Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Brown 80!
Back to the air, Allen. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. Now he's past the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
19, 12, 9, 50, hurt.
Hand off to the back. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Scott. Hey, Cougar 19.
Another carry for him. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On the set.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
60 Bison. 3. 19 tight. Check out.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 33.
Allen setting up play action. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10, come out.
Set. Nice. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw it. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 36 yards. That's good.
Offensive line fast.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Ball in again. It's McBride. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Makes it 3rd.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals lower the deficit to a single possession. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Cardinals 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, Allen. That's incomplete left side. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Running left is Mixon. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. You just get the play off. And he's got it. It's in close. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Second quarter about to get underway. And an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Mixon reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first down, they'll run. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 bucks. Check. 7. Unlock line. Unlock line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They give on second to Benson. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Cardinals
Roll.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
6. Let's go. Ready.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Panthers 60. Panthers. Ready.
Here's Benson again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game in the first half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Play action now with Allen. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lead by 14. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants lead by 15 now.
28, Cardinals 13. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Carrying it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Michael
It arrived
Wilson.
as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Working now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Offense in a hurry up here.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into the... This is brought in at the 15. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals trim the lead down to 9.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it.
That quick to score, Giants 28. Cardinals 19.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and goal for Allen. Makes the catch. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Warm it up.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Crack all 80.
Let's get some points on the board.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they face second down.
Second down and 10.
Tag. Dragon. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Here's a throw. Into the hands of Harrison. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants stretch the lead to 23.
Cardinals 19.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That one hits for 30. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Hey, switch!
Ready?
They're throwing it. This is a heater going deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Intercepted by the Giants.
Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find.
That's complete inside the 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Allen throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Giants.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
Cardinals 19. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. With some trickery here on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Check, Panther.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now off the play action. That's completed right side. He has this down to the 34. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Ranger, 70. Ready. Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Connects with Harrison again. It won't be a touchdown, bro, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line.
33.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Benson is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Cardinals offense out. They're going to try for 2 once again.
Here we
The
go.
Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll go play action. Has it at the 2. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead.
Cardinals 27. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
On the carry.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Allen on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And it's 3rd down now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. We'll air it out on 3rd. On and quick, and they bring it down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go now.
Here's the handoff. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Okay, to run like that,
27-yard
just
line.
everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Go.
Back to the well again. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Back at the 24-yard
This is one of those
line.
situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Alert. Red.
Now an inside give to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the
You know,
play.
Kate, over the years, I've
Brings
heard
up
running
3rd
backs say there's
and
just
13.
sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19. Mustang, 19.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Hits him on the out route. Gets some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
For a Cardinals.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
41-yard line.
Ready. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Going again on 2nd and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. On 1st down, Allen. That's more of the catch out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
4 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Allen setting up play action. Big strike here to Moore. They limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Josh Sweat making a stop. So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Blitz coming here, Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Taylor Demerson on the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, Giants.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way? Wants to stop him anyhow. The answer? Nobody.
Jason Sanders
all set to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move. Headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
70 range. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Again to throw on 2nd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18, pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. But he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Looking quickly here.
4 yards. Complete to Trey Benson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down, looking for options. He throws a bullet to the center of the piece. Got it inside the 10. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Makes the score Giants 56.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Allen on third down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down. Here's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A 3-yard loss brings up second and 13 at the 42-yard line.
Chap 60, chap 60. Cougar 19. Chap, check, chap, check. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They're going to try and throw it here. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Gain of 41 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go street.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air they go on second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Trying for the deep ball. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sean Murphy bumped him in to pick it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10. At their own
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Giants will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Mixon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Gotta
hurry this to the line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They're going to pass it here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Malik Nabers with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
65 catch, 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Yards on the play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
And they pick him off again! And the Giants are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Going deep here for the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Options aplenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll go. Allen. It's on target to Moore. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. The Giants using their first time out. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he puts Moore under this one, right side. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Giants keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
Take it to the house.
Ready, ready.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work they go after the interception. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen lays out left side and gets it. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver. He went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back